What up, what up, what up, world? It's your boy J Star back again with the Sunday Night Football Showdown here. We got the Ravens and the Chargers here, man. We getting right into this as we always do, breaking down offensive personnel, defenses, and everything too as well. It looks like the Ravens run a 21 personnel on offense, 2 high style defense. Chargers run a 2 high style defense and a 12 personnel, so double tight end versus double running backs basically. So looks like for, I would say, the Ravens side of things, man, it's definitely going to be Lamar Jackson, since it looks like the Chargers is 6 in rushing touchdowns, and man, come on, Lamar can definitely do that, as well as I would say Gus Edwards has 10 rushing touchdowns for their team. So looks like these two so far seems to be, without Andrews too being in this game, it's hard to pick a wide receiver for Lamar Jackson here. Hasn't really seen any wide receiver hit nice 20s, fantasy points, but we have seen it from these two, rushing side of things on their team. So I would say these two are the best plays at, captain. And then moving on, just looking at flex plays here, definitely looking at Flowers, man, and also even looking at OBJ there. Keaton Mitchell, can definitely, I would say, get a rushing touchdown, and possibly make it in there if he gets it over Gus Edwards. But it looks like I would say they lean at Gus a little bit more in that red zone area. Also, I would think of like Hill. It could be a good play, low down there. And then let's see, Aguilar is also a decent play for a flex option. Besides that, we're looking at Ravens defense. Looking, man, it's been, I think I would say from Black Friday game and all Thanksgiving showdowns games were always a defense in the lineup. So that's kind of crazy, man. So definitely I would say Ravens have a tough defense. They can definitely be in the lineup. If you don't think Ravens defense, then also Tucker could be a play. Likely, could also get a little bit more involved and possibly get a goal line touchdown or something like that. So, but his price is really high, man. Like, I mean, we haven't seen no Andrews type style, play for him production. And I know he hasn't been in, getting, in the game as much, but still, it's like they priced him like he was going to definitely do some Andrews type stuff. But I just think it'll probably be leaned on more on the run in this game, and then also thrown to the receivers and relied upon them to get it going. Now, if Odell is hurt or something like that and can't play, then I can see likely getting more, involved. But I also even think Aguilar will probably step in and do a little bit more. So from the other side of things in this game, I think it's going to be really tough on the Chargers side here. They're just going against a very, very tough defense here. I'm looking at possibly, Justin Herbert has performed well against this style of defense. So, he could possibly rush in a touchdown. It's probably going to take something like that for him, to even be able to compete with the Baltimore here. So possibly he's going to be a captain play. You do need to attack out wide. Keenan Allen's probably going to have a hard time, but they'll find ways to get him the ball. So I definitely think these two are the best plays here for their side of things. When we're moving on to just flex options, yes, Eckler is going to be in play for that. Other than that, I'm looking at where we at. Quentin Johnston came off of big drops. I think it was like 2 drops in that game, but of course, like the game-winning drop pass against the Packers. Probably tries to make up for it somewhat, I would think, if he can. This is a very tough defense, though, to rebound against. I like Guyton, though. If he's able to go, I definitely think, they love going to, you can tell this team just likes to rely upon their veterans. And I know Guyton is definitely one of those players. So I definitely think they will lean to him. If Everett is back, I think he's a play. And, of course, Parham, of course, because this team runs double tight end. All the tight ends are going to be in play. Especially if Everett is not a go, then we already know Smart, as you saw last week, was able to score a touchdown. His team plays double tight end, 12 personnel. So always the tight ends are going to be in play no matter which one. If there was one all the way down here at 200 and he was able to get in the game, I would even go with them. So I think it was Fihoko was getting involved. He could possibly be a play if somehow, Everett is not even there. So that would be the lowest player I would go to from this side of things. Besides that, I think, the kicker could be a huge play in this game because they probably have a hard time scoring. They will probably get into at least field goal range, and I definitely can see them relying a lot on him. So then just making my one lineup here, looking like, man, I got to go with the top dog here in Lamar. I know he can possibly fail because of the fact that, those rushing touchdowns could be stolen from Gus. But Chargers are also a team that's giving up mad points to quarterbacks and then also just giving up yards and stuff like that when it comes to the pass. Definitely going to take Gus Edwards, though, too, as well in this lineup. And then I'm going to go with Zay Flowers because he's been one of their best receivers out there, especially the yards after the catch. And what I want to say, the Chargers are definitely giving up big yards after the catch here too. So I think they're, what is it, first in the league. So I think Zay could probably break some tackles as long as he's able to be out there with that speed and everything, and possibly take it to the house. So I'm looking at Lamar to probably hit on something like that. You know, Gus probably gets one rushing touchdown here, and Lamar takes one too. So that would be great for this lineup here. I'm thinking about running back so far. The first thing I want to take as a run back option here, I'm going to take the kicker here, man, because I just feel like they're probably going to have a hard time. And then it looks like we got a lot of money left here. So I'm going to go with OBJ being another option. The reason why I think Lamar is going to be the captain here, gets them yards or something like that, maybe with OBJ and Zay, but one of them probably gets a touchdown though there. Then I am going to finish this lineup off with, could get the defense to just close it out, just 5v1 this. I don't mind taking that, but I'm gonna just go with Guyton at least for now, and you know, because I do think he possibly ends up playing, and I think this is going to be one of the players they're going to have to go to a lot in this game, you know, because it probably will be hard getting the ball to Keenan Allen enough to get, you know, what I want to say, like 18, 20 points fantasy production. So that's it, man, for my final look, man. Hopefully this video helps y'all out. Hopefully y'all be able to cash big on this Sunday night game. It's your boy J Star. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.